So guys and girls, welcome back to another video. Now today I'm going to be taking a look at this, which is the Umi Max Smartphone, and I'm going to be answering the question as to whether this is the best smartphone you could buy right now for under $200. Now before we get started, I just want to give a quick mention to the sponsor of this video, which was Wondershare, for their PDF Element software. Their software allows you to convert PDF files into Word documents, making them completely editable, and while converting your file, the software actually recognizes it as a Word document and it keeps the whole layout originally the same. So there you have it. PDF Element for Windows gives you more control over PDFs than you thought were possible. I will leave it listed in the description below for you guys to go ahead and download, and they also have a trial. And with that being said, let's get the video started. Let's briefly touch upon the design of this product, because honestly, by just looking at it, you would think it is a premium high-end smartphone with the metal-like finish on the back. I did go for the gold color and it looks really nice in person, and the antenna lines are neatly placed at the top and bottom of the phone, which makes it look really awesome. The phone is substantially thicker than most other phones, but that is to be expected as there is obviously going to be a few setbacks and cutbacks due to the fact this is only under $200, so I can't really complain. So as we were just talking about the hardware and design of the actual phone, I want to talk about the camera, because on paper it seems really good. It has a 13 megapixel rear facing camera and also a 5 megapixel one at the front. But then when I went to actually take a few photos, a lot of them actually did come out blurry. However, I did manage to get some really awesome pictures, and like considering this is under $200, like it's probably a really good camera, and I think it's very similar to the OnePlus X. Nevertheless, the camera can take some really awesome pictures under certain lighting conditions, and I have used this for a few photos, and on screen you might be seeing some photos which I have taken using this Umi Max smartphone. So now we're going to talk about the overall performance of the phone and how it handled my usage over the past month or so. From my experience, the phone was able to handle any application I had thrown at it. I tested it using some intensive games, social media, and I opened up like I think over 20 applications at once, and it still actually coped and it didn't really lag that much. Obviously there was a few hiccups here and there, but that is to be expected due to the fact it is under $200, and like I mentioned at the start, they have to have some setbacks or cutbacks, however you want to call it. I think the main reason as to why this phone was able to run intensive games was due to the fact it has 3 GB of RAM and also a really good CPU, which is the MediaTek Helio P10 octa-core processor, and it also runs Android 6.0. Trust me, it has everything, and on screen right now you are seeing some of the specifications of this device. At the bottom of the phone, it has the USB-C port alongside with the speakers. Now the USB-C port is a great addition to the phone, however it just takes way too long to actually charge. I think it's something around 2 hours or so to get from 0 to 100. It's just way too long for me, and I don't think it's the reason because it has like a big battery. I think it's more of the reason that it doesn't have quick charging implemented within the device. Now obviously at the bottom we have the speakers, which I would give a 6 out of 10, and they're decent. They're not the best, but obviously it's a $200 smartphone, so you're not going to expect anything like HDC speakers. Talk about my favorite feature about the smartphone, and that is the fingerprint scanner on the back, because honestly I thought it was going to be rubbish and inaccurate, but I was wrong, because it's actually pretty much similar to the Huawei P9 if any of you guys have had that device. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my finger on the back. All right, 3, 2, 1, and then look, it unlocks straight away. Let's try it again. 3, 2, 1. Alright, there we go. That was really quick. So obviously, as you can see, it's really accurate, and I've obviously got it mapped out to 2 fingerprints, so it works like flawlessly. In conclusion, I would say if you are looking for a smartphone for under $200, definitely go with this one. You can't go wrong. It has a great fingerprint scanner. The software is good. It runs smoothly, and also it has like decent specs, which will last you a few years, depending on how you use your device. Now, with that being said, thank you very much to TomTop for actually sending out this device for me to review. I will leave it linked in the description below, and that's about it for today's video. Anyway guys, that was it for today's video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a massive thumbs up, and why not subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. With that being said, make sure to comment down below #macaroni cheese if you watched this far into the video, and definitely add me on Snapchat right here so you don't miss out on any more upcoming updates and stuff like that. Alright, with that being said, well, I'm Hamza from superxtremevideo, and I'll talk to you lot in the next one. Latest lads, bye.